thing is certain, things are not getting cheaper anytime soon, and that even trickles down into the game industry. Right now, we're seeing games going for as much as $80. And with this, of course, there have been rumors swirling that Electronic Arts, who owns The Sims, will be raising prices of their games. But for once, I have actually news that isn't all negative. That's because in a recent earnings call, Andrew Wilson, our favorite CEO, pushed back against these rumors. Wilson pushed back against the idea that EA might raise its game prices following Nintendo and Xbox. He said the business today is very different from what it was a decade ago, when core revenue streams came from selling discs on shelves. Today, EA has multiple other revenue streams, including of course microtransactions and also more expensive deluxe editions for games that supposedly help offset those growing production costs. Quote, "Our objective is always to deliver incredible quality and exponential value for our player base. And what we discovered over quality and value together, our business is strong, resilient, and continues to grow." Now, I'm not gonna lie, it is hard to read through some of these statements. They are very PR, and I definitely disagree with a lot of what he's saying. However, for now, it does seem like they are gonna hold firm and not raise any prices. It is notable that Sims 4 generally has not raised prices on its products, and of course, this is notable because A, it's still a current game, and B, it came out over a decade ago. Now that aside, I do think it's positive not to raise prices, but it does come with some downsides. Number one, I would argue we have seen some certain packs get smaller. On one hand, we saw the improvement of stuff packs, I've gone over that, but on the other hand, a lot of the expansion packs feel more like game packs. As such, I do think it would be interesting to compare how expansion packs have evolved over time. However, it does seem very inconsistent to me. I don't really think we're getting shrinkflation, so to speak, in every single expansion pack. It just seems really inconsistent. And if I had to bet, the next expansion pack is going to feel more like a game pack, partially due to the fact we just got an expansion pack, and B, is the same team that worked on packs like High School Years. Furthermore, this report also mentions, of course, that EA is making money in so many other ways besides just making their games more expensive. To be sure, EA is making much more money these days from microtransactions and live service elements than full game sales. For the past several months, EA made $437 million from full game sales versus $1.458 billion from live services. For the full fiscal year, EA made $2 billion from full game sales and $5.461 billion from live services. And as this article also mentions, not everyone would agree that EA is getting the quality to value equation correct, as EA's games and its sports titles in particular are often criticized for microtransactions. Now again, I hope we never see microtransactions in Sims 4, and at one point they did promise that Project Renee also would not have microtransactions. However, honestly, Renee seems like a hot mess and we don't know what's going on whatsoever, and it's even possible their plans for that have changed. Honestly, the gaming industry is a dumpster fire right now, and as Andrew Wilson says, however, despite this, Electronic Arts is not going to go bankrupt anytime soon, from what I tell. Wilson also said that video games, despite growing costs, represent incredible value relative to other things that people can spend money on. We shall see if that is true. While of course it is generally good news to not see prices go up, honestly, we have bigger issues. And also to that degree, I'm not saying it's generous to keep prices the same. It's not generous whatsoever. After all, Sims 4 is an old game. They're not taking a chance on making a Sims 5 for the near future, and that actually is a much bigger investment, at least initially. But hey, I guess at least we're not going to get a markup in prices. Now let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. I'll be back with more Sims and Paralives news soon. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.